Hey guys, so this series is called That New Girl. It is obviously a Shadaze love story. It was written and put together by me, originally on Wattpad. So let's just get into it. Blaze the cat is a princess that has been homeschooled all her life. Once her best friend Silver convinces her parents to allow her to attend his school, her life drastically changes as she makes new friends. With a rough start, she slowly befriends a black hedgehog who would have never thought he'd be falling for a princess. This story contains a little bit of Shadaze and I suppose some anti-shadows just in case, and perhaps a tiny bit of other ships that you'll see later. Now let's introduce the characters. In this story, Blaze the cat is a princess in her own dimension. She is 18 and possesses the power of fire, so she's a pyro. Not only that, but she's very talented when it comes to fighting. She is pretty quiet, but very kind if treated with respect. Blaze herself is still new to the chaos dimension, but is very optimistic about it. It seems that it's pretty easy to like Blaze, unless you tick her off. Next is Shadow the Hedgehog. In this story, he's 19. Yes, the ultimate life form himself. He's plenty edgy and doesn't really give two craps about much. He's pretty quiet and to himself unless you get him riled up. The bad boy of the school that people dare to look at and never talk to. Shadow can harness chaos energy and teleport and throw chaos spheres. He is also very talented when it comes to fighting also. The closest friend he has is Rouge. They've known each other for a while, a long time. Our next character is Percy, who is a demon. Percy is my character and I own him, made him myself, so he's mine. In this story, Percy is 19 years old. He is royalty just like Blaze. He's actually the prince of Darkmere. It's sort of a place like the underworld. And he's also betrothed to Blaze. Even though him and Blaze are very close, they do not wish to be wedded together. Percy is able to shapeshift into other demon-like creatures and open portals to his realm. He also can be summoned by completing a certain ritual. Sometimes Percy is referred to as the demon version of Sonic due to his friendliness and charisma. Now we have Silver the Hedgehog. In this story, Silver is 18. He's known for his telekinesis as usual. He isn't as outgoing as his friend Sonic, but he's kind and stands up for what he believes in. He's known Blaze for the longest and knows her the best out of everyone at school. If anything, he's probably like a little overprotective of her. They're like siblings in a way. We have Tico the Agenda. She is 17, a year younger than majority of everyone. She is one of the most likable characters out of all my stories. She's a princess of a much smaller kingdom that's not as near as popular as Blaze's. But she's very positive and tries her best to be hopeful about everything and everyone. She's Blaze's best girlfriend as they have similarities and may relate to princess type things. And of course, we have Sonic the Hedgehog. In this story, he is 18 years old. This speedy blue hedgehog obviously has super speed. Sonic heart beats for justice, chili dogs, and meddling Shadow. He loves adventures and spending time with his friends the most. He's popular and loved by all, except for Shadow. Here is Amy Rose. In this story, she is 18. Amy Rose is a romance fanatic and 100% believes in happily ever afters for everyone. She's the ultimate wing girl that you want on your side. She can whip out her pico pico hammer out of nowhere and beat you with it if you anger her enough. She usually has the tea and ready to spill it whenever. Just don't mess with her Sonic. Rouge the Bat in this story is 19 years old. She doesn't actually have any powers, but as much as she knows about fashion, makeup, and style, it might as well count as some. Rouge's name is known around the school because she has plenty fanboys. Rouge and Shadow are in fact good friends and have been for a while, but she may think it's something more. She always wants to hear the latest drama and tends to blackmail people to get what she wants. Also, there is Scorch, who is 19. He isn't really loyalty, but refers to himself as the king. Many students fear him, therefore treating him one as well. Although him and Shadow share the title of the school bad boy, the two get along fine. He has his own issues as a person that no one knows of. Even though the school has uniforms, he always wears his signature red shades and flaming jacket. Last but not least, we have a few characters that I've made myself, which are Blaze's parents and her aunt. First there's Kevin, the king, who is 40 and the king of the soul dimension, and also Blaze's father. He's hardworking and respected by all and is somewhat naive at times. He's always tried to be the best father he can be and husband. Next is Gabriella. She's 38. Gabby is the queen of the soul dimension and is even scarier than the king himself. She dominates the royal life and would like for her daughter Blaze to do the same. She loves her husband deeply and thinks it's easy for everyone to fall in love with anyone. And there is Jennifer, who's 35. Jennifer is the very laid-back auntie that anyone would want. She despises royal life and left when she was younger, and is now the principal of Broken Arrow. She's Blaze's aunt, by the way. She cares for Blaze and doesn't support her being married to anyone. Because of this, she bumps heads with her sister a lot. Alright guys, so that's the basic rundown of that new girl. I hope you enjoy it because I put a lot of work into it. See ya!